Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I'm very pleased to take you along on a test drive of our 1950 Sunbeam Talbot convertible. If you follow us and see some of the cars we get, you'll know that we come across some really interesting cars from time to time. This is definitely in that category. 1950 Sunbeam Talbot is just a cool model, beautiful British styling. I'd like to take you for a test drive, show you the car, see how it runs. Let me start it up for you. It always starts nice and easily. When it's cold, we use the choke. Once it's warm, it starts right up. All of the instrumentation is working on the car. The fuel gauge is working properly. The temperature is working right at 170, which is perfect, on the cool side. The speedometer works. I believe I'll watch it. I believe the odometer works. I'll watch that on the drive. The amps is working. It's charging properly. Oil pressure is excellent. We're sitting at idle right now, and it's around 30 pounds, 35 pounds. Goes up over 50 while we're driving. I'll show you in the showroom video. The trafficators are still working on this car. They pop up like they should, right and left side, which is wonderful. So we're representing this car. It's not a restored car. It's an older car. It had been stored for a number of years. We brought it back to basically running condition. It is drivable. During our reconditioning, we did have the water pump overhauled. It was leaking. So it's holding its water. It drives nicely. The brakes are good, but it's a car that will need some more servicing. Also in my showroom video, I'll go over the visual presentation of the car. The Sunbeam has a very interesting, it's a 4-speed transmission. Reverse, you pull this little lever out and you go forward and down. And then what's interesting, in the 4-speed, it's up for first, down for second, up and forward for third, straight down for fourth. So it's an H pattern that's running this way, which is very interesting to drive. This particular transmission, it needs some help. So reverse and first gear, which I suspect are on the same shaft, probably need a bearing replacement. And I'll do it for you so you can hear it. They work. But there's a lot of noise in reverse and first. So that should be addressed at some point. So right now we're in reverse. I'll back up. There, you can hear the clattery noise. Then if we go forward, first gear, there. That noise is what first and reverse are doing. Second, third, and fourth are fine with no noise. And actually the synchromesh is quite good in the other gears. So first gear can be a very short gear. You can almost get out of first right away. But we are selling it that way. The transmission really should be addressed at some point. But it's really a lovely car to drive. The engine is very smooth. The suspension has that wonderful British feel. Acceleration is actually better than I thought it would be. Third gear, down into fourth. Steering is very nice, actually more precise than I thought it would be. Downshift into third nicely. This would be a really fun car to own and just sort of tinker on. It's very drivable and usable just the way it is. It goes right into second gear without double clutching. The lights are all functioning, the wipers are working, the horn is working. So I just shift out of first very quickly. We have a beautiful fall afternoon in Pennsylvania right now. It has a nice exhaust burble to it. This car just really oozes British character. It's a neat old car. Sunbeam's had a lot of innovation in their engineering. And I love the style of it. Very cool. We even have up here a fun clock in the rear view mirror. So if you're looking to buy something a little quirky, kind of fun, interesting, parts availability is actually not too bad. You can get stuff for these cars. Please consider the car. We'll be happy to answer any questions you may have and take more photos as needed. Thanks for coming along for our wonderful fall test drive.